Hey, what's up everybody, Retro Gaming Guy here. So today I just picked up this Xbox 360E in this blue finish. Not ultra rare or anything like that, but it's definitely not something that you come across all too often. So I got this untested from Goodwill. It came literally by itself, console only, no power supply, no cables, no controller. So we are going to take a closer look at it, but also test it out, see if it functions. Hopefully it does. Hopefully there's not a disk drive error or anything like that. So let's dive into it, take a closer look, and see what happens. All right, guys, here we have this Xbox 360E in this blue finish. You can see definitely has some dirt and debris on here. Definitely needs a good cleaning. You can see surface blemishes on the top, which is pretty typical for any sort of Xbox console that has that glossy finish to it. Same thing on the back side. Definitely, again, good amount of dirt that's caked up on there. Hopefully we can get that off cleaning it, but all in all, seems to be in good shape. Now, I do want to actually check the bottom here to see if it comes with a hard drive. I imagine it probably doesn't. So with this model, there's this little switch right here, or toggle, that you have to press down. Of course, I have no fingernails. So let me use this little tool. There we go. And as I suspected, no actual hard drive in here. Not a big deal though. This cost me just $22 from Goodwill. So it is untested. So again, as I typically end up here from anything with Goodwill, I am taking a gamble on this, hoping that it does work. If it doesn't work, then I might have to go through here and try to do some repairs. But it was console only, so I'm always getting stuff from Goodwill. So I got this Xbox 360 controller here. I just put some batteries in here. All in all, it looks pretty good. Definitely needs to be wiped down though. A little bit of crud caked in on the joint there, but I believe it does function. It does power on. I just put the batteries in here. So this didn't come with a power supply, but I do have this power supply specific for this model that I've never used. You can still see that it has the ties still on there. I got that on Amazon about 6 months ago. I just grabbed the wrong one and figured I'll just keep it because it was a good price, and figured one day I would need it, and what do you know, I need it. So we are going to set this up. I'm going to plug everything in, grab my HDMI cable over here, and we are going to see if we can fire this sucker up. All right, seems to be booting up. And now I'm going to just sync the controller here. So we'll hit that. And we're just syncing it over here. Seems to be good. And there we go. We are in. Because there's no hard drive, I don't think we have to worry about any accounts or anything on here. But let's give this a go. Let's see first if this opens up. We'll eject it. Does seem to go in and out perfect. No disk in here. Let me just angle that so you guys can see. And I like to just kind of test this out. This particular model didn't have as many of the disk tray issues, so that is a good sign. But functionality, I can actually see the drive belt in there, and it actually seems to be in great shape. I'm not seeing any dust or debris in there, which is awesome. I think that means that the dust and stuff that we see externally is probably just external. Again, functions great there for a disk drive. So I'm going to grab a disk. We're going to go with one of my favorite 360 games here, Forza Motorsport 3. And now hopefully it reads our disk. Awesome. It seems to be launching. We're going to have to test out this game and see how it actually performs here. Alright guys, so I just cleaned this up a little bit, and you can see on here now, definitely a much better shine to it. You can see the ventilation there, no longer caked with dust or debris. Bottom side, still minor imperfections here. You can see just where it's like a little scuffed up where that big dirty stain was, but all in all, definitely in much cleaner condition. Looks very nice just looking at it like that. Functions beautifully. So I would say all in all, this ended up being a good purchase. Again, not that it's worth a ton of money, but it was such a unique color that you don't typically see. I just had to have it and felt like rolling the dice to see if it would actually work. So I think that I'll still end up with a pretty good value in this, even though I had to obviously provide my own power supply cable and controller. But great console in the end. Super excited to start playing some games on this one. All right, guys, lucked out here. This functions perfectly. Shined it up. It looks really good now as well. So a unique find at a discount. Definitely recommend Goodwill. And this was actually a local find. This wasn't through Shop Goodwill, which I always hype here on the channel because I love what you can find on there. Obviously, bid accordingly. But this one, local find, and totally worked out in the end. So definitely check out your local Goodwills. Check out Shop Goodwill as well. And I'll be listing this actually on eBay now that I got it cleaned up, fully tested and everything. So if you're interested, be sure to hit me up on eBay. I always do 99-cent auctions, no reserve, whatever it sells for, it sells for. So hit me up on eBay. If you enjoyed the content today, thumbs up on the video. Huge helps me here on YouTube. And of course, hit that subscribe button to stay in the loop for all future videos here on the Retro Gaming Guy YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.